with a leather color patch.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, nice.
This is 20 bucks.
Yeah.
And we don't charge setup fees.
Oh, that's great.
So if you have your artwork, you don't need to pay for design time.
Uh-huh.
You just bring your artwork, we just do it, and you don't need to pay for setup fees, and you can get, like this client, one hat. You don't need to get 100.
Oh,
This is
wow.
another customer, same thing. They only need 3 hats. So we did a 3 custom leather patches hat. You know, and it's real leather.
That's
Or
really
the
nice. I love the
The
colors.
red leather.
I love the leather. I love the leather patch.
Yeah, mine is the same thing. I just did that. And this is what I normally say on my videos on YouTube, the $5 at the end.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, I'm bald, you know, and Dr. Evil.
Bald
why
is
not?
beautiful. Bald is beautiful.
My favorite actor was Bruce Willis.
Oh, yeah.
It just means that there's less between you and God.
Right?
No, there's-
there's less barriers.
So, do you only serve the local areas, or are you taking
we
orders?
actually have a lot of people coming from other states.
Uh-huh.
We have people from Georgia that drive all the way here because we don't sell a lot of stuff online.
Yeah.
But now we are activating everything on the website because we kind of started growing that
Yeah.
part. And we have clients in Florida that we do the shirts and we just ship them and all that. So we can do really all around the United States. Normally people send us an email or call us, you know, and we go with that. And we just work around what they need. We're doing right now some comforts for weddings.
Dwarf chucking.
Dwarf Ch-
Right?
Our dwarf
We
chucking.
created a game for Durin Fest, which is this Lord of the Ring festival we're doing. It's an Oktoberfest. And it's this game where we're going to make little dwarfs, and it's a game of how far can you chuck it.
Okay.
And it's from the movie. It's a reference, but we're
Yeah.
making up a game
That's
to
awesome.
play then.
So yeah, we're doing this. We are going to be staining and painting and doing all that for the wedding.
That's so nice.
This is UV printing, so we can do the tumblers with the full color. We can do all the stickers and whatnot. And UV ink doesn't fade with the sun. Actually, keeps more.
Oh,
So you
cool.
keep your colors all the time.
I love that so much.
One of our lasers, the main lasers that we work. This is a diode laser, but it's perfect to cut all kind of woods, leather and stuff like that. That's where we cut our patches and everything. So this is the prototype actually from this machine.
Oh, yeah?
So they came from China. They have the prototype here. They leave us a prototype to test and do all that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
I went to China. I worked there for 20 days actually on October last year,
Oh, yeah?
working with them. And
Was
this
that
is
like an
their prototype.
internship? To,
No,
to-
they actually hired me.
Oh, that's so cool.
That is so awesome.
So I'm still on their payroll, and I work with them doing all this service and everything. So this is another company that brings this laser to test it, try it, and see what is good and what is not. Same with this company, we do the testing and all that. This is one of their prototypes that now in the final product as well. With this one, we do everything glass.
Oh,
So
cool.
you've helped quite a few companies refine their product for the market.
Yeah, I've been doing this for about 8 years with them.
That is
I like the
incredible.
glass, though. I like the glass because there's so many of my designs that I'm like, man, that would be beautiful.
And this side we have the 3D
Rawr.
printing, some random filaments. Right now, one of the producers is going. We have HTV ROM. A lot of people know them because of materials that they sell, like the vinyl that you put on the T-shirts
Yeah.
and stuff. But they actually manufacture also equipment.
Oh,
So we have the T-shirt printer, we have ovens, we have that's for cell phones. So if you want to do a cell phone case,
yeah.
full color,
Uh-huh.
that actually helps you to make the full color cell phone case.
And you could do like non-traditionals, like not an iPhone, not a Samsung.
So we have a lot of the regular phones because it's what the commercial market
Yeah.
asks
Yeah.
for. But they do have in their website some random phones that people use. For example, for my phone, I didn't found it yet. I'm a OnePlus user.
Mm-hmm.
But I have from iPhone 15 all the way to 17 and all the Samsung Galaxy from the S24 or S23 to the 25 Ultra.
Oh, wow.
That is so cool.
But yeah, they do all that. We do the hats, cracks and everything. We do vinyl, so you want to put lettering in your cars and stuff like that. We do vinyl.
That'll be
Different
great for when I
t-shirts.
get Bilbo wagons.
Right, different t-shirts, of course, that we do. This is our repair shop. So, as I was mentioning, they send this machine to a customer. The machine didn't work. They send it to me. I repair it. It's ready to go back to their warehouse.
Oh, that's so cool.
I'm the only one actually on repair shop for these lasers here in the States, actually, for this specific brand.
Wait, in the entire United States?
In the States, he's the only one in the U.S. that can repair.
That is a flex, my guy.
That is solid.
This is for another customer that he was failing, and now it's working. This is the car that I was testing the machine, so she's coming to pick up her laser in a couple of days.
That's so cool.
So, and yeah, we try to work really close with different companies on that.
Oh, wow.
You are definitely going to have my business and lifelong
I'm
friendship.
so glad we decided to pop in here. It's so great to meet. We have to go, but oh man, that's so great.
Absolutely.
I have both of your cards now.
Yeah.
Daniel, pleasure to meet you. I'm Vanna. This is my mother, Serena.
And I'm just an artist, but she has the business that we're going through, the rent fairs and everything.
Yeah, I mean, if you have enough time to stop by another day.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's make a list of things that you want. I have access to basically all the suppliers in China. I have a broker that works with me in China. And whatever we need to get as a material so we can manufacture anything, you can just get from the raw to the final.
Yeah, not just even for myself and my own business, but my business mentor in his group, Lifestyle After 5.
The events planner that we work with may also be able to utilize.
Yeah,
so that's really cool.
Gimli would be like thrilled. So it is a pleasure to meet you so much, Daniel.
Gracias. You have a good day, right?
You too.
Oh, that was so.
These ones here, like for example this guy, you grab this material, you touch it, it feels like porcelain.
Oh wow, it does.
That is
Right.
incredible.
So this one is just like the paint and sip and paint. You come over, we have all the markers, and you don't need to use paint. You can use markers
To
Just
have the same
paint,
effect.
And you just do the same thing. And this is made of corn.
Yeah, I was gonna say how durable is it? Because you could do that for your kids, you know, so they have that.
All these are ultimately pieces more like a play like this, and not like a rough play.
Right.
But you know, they have a little bit of mobility here and there.
More for the adult kids too, though.
Right?
I
Yeah.
love it so much.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
I am going to go to that
We did
YouTube
an
channel.
event on Easter, so the kids came to paint different things, and you can put the magnet, and then it's a fridge magnet for the kids. So we did that. We have a couple bunnies and a couple eggs and stuff that we painted.
That's
Did-
so cool.
We're going to work together.
I love that. I am so glad that we decided to pop in here randomly. Thank you, Spirit.
Thank you, Spirit.
Okay, now we did say something about food, though.
Yes, we're going to go get food. I just had to meet a new business partner.
Yes, what a nice energy to collab with.
That is the only person in the entire states to work specifically on those printers, and I have had such a fucking itch for 3D printing.
For real.
Oh my god, and there's all those stones that are painted. Thank you, Spirit, for working in your magical ways.
Thank you, Daniel, for having a glorious sleeve that caught my attention.
May the 4th be with you.
May the
sir.
4th, seriously. I was like, oh my gosh, this guy isn't my entire vibe.
I've got to follow this guy's YouTube channel.
I was like, friend. He's like, I am bald. I'm like, bald is beautiful.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with being a bald man, especially if you're rocking a beard.
Seriously. Oh, what a good day.
That is so fantastic.
Awesome, awesome.